Welcome to qnawire.
Okay, so we're being asked to find the local min and max of f using both the first and second derivative test. So we are going to first use it with the first derivative test. We take the first derivative. And since this is a quotient rule, you'll apply the quotient rule. Since this is a quotient, you're going to apply the quotient rule for derivative. And once you do, you get a simplified answer of x squared minus 2x over x minus 1 squared. And then, oops, that is very bad too. And then what we're going to do is we can actually pull out a factor of x. So pull out a factor of x, and it'll give you x times x minus 2 all over x minus 1 squared. We set this equal to 0. And since only the top part of the function matters, we know that we set the top equal to 0, so we get x equals 0 and 2. So then what we're going to do is we're going to create a sign chart and evaluate how the sign is changing for our function. Since x minus 1 squared is always positive, we're not going to include that in our case, so we're going to leave x and x minus 1. We're going to do 0 and 2. And then what we're going to do is look at how the signs are changing. So for all numbers less than 0, x is negative, and then the rest of it is positive. And then for all numbers less than 0, x minus 2, I don't know why I wrote 1, x minus 2 is negative, and then it's negative and then positive. So then now we multiply to get the sign of f prime. So negative times negative is positive, positive times negative is negative, and positive times positive is positive. Now what we do is we're going to see how the function is increasing or decreasing. So we know it is increasing and then decreasing, and then it is decreasing and then increasing. So by looking at this, we can when it's going from positive to negative, we have a local max. So local max at x equals 0, and then local min when it goes from negative to positive at x equals 2. So then for the second derivative test, what we do is we evaluate the second derivative at the points in which the first derivative was 0. So that means so first we have to find the second derivative, and that comes out to be 2 over x minus 1 cubed. And we evaluate at 0 and 2. So at f double prime is 0. We get 2 over negative 1 cubed, which is still negative 2, so this is negative 2. And then at f prime of 2, we get positive 2. So when f prime is less than 0, we get concave down, which means it's a local max. And then when it is when it is positive, it's concave up, which means a local min. And that is how you find the local min and max using the first and second derivative test.